My name is Mikey Marcus, and I've been at Newark Academy for 6 years, and so that means somehow I am a senior, which is totally crazy. I am from Short Hills, New Jersey, and at Newark Academy, some of the things I like to do are participate in school council, I sing in the school's a cappella group, and I am the president of Jewish Club.
Hi, I'm Micaela Alpert. I'm a senior here at Newark Academy, which means that I've been here for 7 years. I'm from Summit, New Jersey, and some of the things that I like to participate here at NA are Wavelength, which is Newark Academy's STEM journal, Cancer Awareness, and Minutemen Society, which is our community service club.
Hi, my name is Stella Gilbert. I'm a current NA Junior, and I've been going to the school since 6th grade. Some of the things I'm interested in, I'm on the school's competitive mock trial team. I'm the president of the junior class on school council. I'm a contributor to the Writing, Arts, and Music blog, and I'm the president of the school's Philosophy Psychology Club.
Hi, my name is Claire Wasco. I'm a 10th grader at NA. I came here in 7th grade. I live in Madison, New Jersey, and I love to participate in different arts events, and I also play field hockey.
And I'm Ethan Garcia. I'm in the class of 2023. I represent the class of 2023 in student council as president. I came here in 9th grade. One of my interests in this school are playing for the soccer team and representing different countries in Model UN.
Hey guys, my name is Riaan, and I'm a senior here at Newark Academy, and I'm excited to show you the great campus, as well as talk about why Newark Academy is such a great school, and a little bit about why I chose Newark Academy.
Hi, my name is Albert. I'm a junior and I came here in 6th grade. Welcome to Newark Academy. Why don't we go inside?
Newark Academy is super old. It was founded in 1774, so it's actually older than the country, which is unbelievable. But we've been in our campus in Livingston for over 50 years. We moved there from having a campus in Newark.
3 different campuses.
3 different campuses in Newark, yeah. So we've been at a lot of places, but this has been our home for a while now. And this campus is super beautiful. 68 acres, there are a ton of sports fields, open areas to just hang out with friends, which is super nice. And there are some trails to walk by, so overall this campus is just super beautiful.
This campus is also really diverse. We have students coming from over 80 different towns. You'll see that our foyer is lined with flags, and these flags represent countries from which our students are from.
Come on, let's take a walk. So this is one of the many places at Newark Academy where students are kind of just allowed to hang out. This is behind the library, and Newark Academy kids can come here during their free periods just to do homework or to take a break and hang out with their friends. And the chairs here are super comfortable, so it's just an ideal place to just spend free time.
And to my right here, you'll see that it's a really wonderful outdoor place to be. So if we just want to kind of go outside and get a breath of fresh air before our next period, this is a really convenient place to do it, and just a convenient place in general to study and work with friends. To my left here, you'll see that this is the language office. Each department is partitioned into different offices, so it's really convenient for a student to go in, ask a teacher for help, even if it's not their own teacher, which is another thing that I love about NA, because teachers are all really accessible here.
Now we are in the Kaltenbacher Commons, and right in there is the Kaltenbacher Hall, where we can have presentations. Right in this area is just, like I said, another great place to hang out. I think that's one of the best parts about Newark Academy, is that even though the students live pretty far from each other, they provide a bunch of great places for you to spend time, whether it's before school, during a free period, or after school. So this is the Student Activity Center, which is really just the hub of all of the cool programs and organizations that they have at the school, whether that is all of the different clubs. I think there are like over 50-something clubs.
We've got a lot of clubs here.
I can't even name all of them. There's too many to count. But there's like one for every single person at this school, and if you can't find one that's for you, you can make one.
Yep, and I did that my first day of middle school.
At Newark Academy, we have the WAM Blog, which stands for Writing, Arts, and Music. This is the WAM Blog's bulletin board. As you can see, we've got some poetry, we've got some visual arts, we've got a lot of pictures and music that people submit to the blog, and you can visit the website online to check it out.
So this is one of our science prep rooms. As you can see, they're working on a lab right now, I believe for bio. And I loved bio. Some of my closest friends I made in bio labs as we were dissecting owl pellets and reconstructing rat skeletons. And I honestly ended up really enjoying it despite how terrified I was. And then the year after, I took Chem Honors with Dr. Hobson, and he kind of taught us about the more hard sciences and how to apply hard sciences to our real life. So I guess that's one of the recurring themes I've been talking about throughout. It's applying the academic subjects to your personality and to your life and to contextualize that information all together.
As you can see here, this is our STEM board, which shows a variety of student work, including any kind of publications, research projects, or summer projects related to the fields of STEM. So anytime I get free time, anytime my friends and I get free time up here, it's really nice to be able to just kind of look at the projects here on the board and see all the amazing things that my classmates and I have done.
Welcome to the physics wing. The physics program at Newark Academy is very extensive. We've got a variety of physics classes, including physics honors, advanced physics with calculus, IB physics, and engineering and robotics.
So over here is one of our courtyards, which also functions as an outdoor classroom. Sometimes the teacher will say, we're going to have class outside, and we'll set up the chairs in a big circle and have a more free-flowing discussion. Over here is one of our community gardens. I've spent a lot of time picking strawberries here over the summer, and sometimes even that produce can end up in our lunches.
Welcome to the Teiger Arts Gallery. Students often come here to look at art, pass through, or work together with other students on homework, on test preparation, anything like that. There are normally benches here for students to sit on. Now, obviously, there aren't. But it's a great place to come. The art here cycles regularly, sometimes showing student art, sometimes showing artist-in-residence art. And it's just a beautiful place to be with natural sunlight and artwork to look around when you're working.
So my favorite thing about the art gallery is that they often have like a bunch of exhibitions here, and when those open up, there is kind of like a little event here, and there's cookies and there's lemonade and
don't forget the celery sticks.
Oh yes, the celery. They have ranch. It's delightful. But honestly, the best part of it all is just being able to see how talented some of my peers are. I mean, I'm absolutely awful at any sort of visual art, so it's just super amazing to see how incredible the works are that my friends are able to create.
Over here is one of our ceramic studio visual art spaces. We have a lot of different options. We have the ceramics room over here, drawing down there, and even past that is the painting studio. A lot of my good friends are doing painting, and they even made a collective painting where they each took a section of a canvas and worked together to build one big object. And I personally wish I could do visual arts. I wish I had time in my schedule, but I can't do everything. But I love the ceramic studio. A lot of my friends have spent a lot of time here, and I really enjoy the visual arts here.
So these, as you can see here, are the Spirit murals. They're made by representatives from each grade during an event called Spirit Week.
So basically Spirit Week, each day there's a different activity and grade dress-up theme. So for example, on a Wednesday, the grade dress-up theme might be Beach Day, and the activity may be a ping pong tournament, and it's really fun. And at the end, there's a grade who wins, and there's a big pep rally.
The pep rally is full of fun events to watch. It's one of the hallmarks of being a Newark Academy student.
Now we're in one of the New Wing classrooms, and I spend a lot of time in the New Wing. I have 2 history classes here, and I also take French. So I actually ended up taking chemistry over the summer so I could double up on my humanities. This year I'm taking AP US History, and I'm taking a course that's split into the fall and spring term. In the fall, it's Gender and Sexuality in American History, and in the spring, it's Genocides and the Holocaust, and those things really interest me.
On the other hand, you can load up your course with as many or as little classes as you like. I took chemistry, physics, and APUSH in order to be able to later take more liberal arts courses for the IB program, which is another very exclusive program that our school offers. The teachers are always available to meet, and you have access to abundant resources to learn. One of the best parts about this school is that no matter what academic course you take, you will always come out on top and fulfilled with your education.
Now we're outside the Lautenberg Black Box Theatre. I spend a lot of my time here acting and singing. We can't go inside right now because there's a class going on, but it's a really nice space.
So this is the music room where no matter what instrument you play, you can get accommodated for. Personally, I play a weird mix, the bagpipes and the clarinet. But regardless, you will be incorporated into this nice program, and the music you play will always be fun to play.
So I came here as a freshman now 4 years ago, and I choose Newark Academy because I just saw through the tours and through visiting that it's this incredible campus, this great community, and it's such a diverse place to learn and grow as a student as well as a person. To be honest, I wouldn't recognize the person I was when I came here freshman year because of all the help Newark Academy has given me and how I've grown as a person. So as we walk down one of the main hallways at the school, I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the great opportunities Newark Academy provides, and that is June term. In the last 2 weeks of the academic year, instead of having finals like most other schools do, we have something called June term, which is that every student from 9th to 11th grade chooses a topic that they're interested in, and they can dive into it through research and through discussions with their teachers as well as people who are leading in those areas of research. Freshman year, I took the techniques of trial practice and was able to sit in real case trials and learn more about criminal justice law and how it applies to the justice system in New Jersey as well as in the United States. Sophomore year, I took more of a history turn and did understanding Jim Crow and the history of segregation laws in the South. And then because I'm an IB student, I took the advanced research seminar my junior year, which is I chose one research topic and spent the whole summer researching it and then writing a 4,000-word essay on how that impacts the world and the international community. We are now entering the Newark Academy Dining Hall. While unfortunately it does look a little different this year, the dining hall is always a great space to hang out with your friends during and after the school day, as well as grab a great lunch provided by our dining service, Sage Dining. I love the food at NA. We have a lot of options ranging from salad bar to the sandwich making station, as well as your daily hot meal and a pasta station as well. I definitely don't want to miss talking about my favorite part of the dining experience, which is the froyo machine. And one of the great things about NA is that the students have a lot of options in deciding how the school runs. And this is a great example of it because students actually voted to get a froyo machine in the dining room. And since then, hundreds of students have been able to have great froyo every day for dessert after lunch. One more thing I want to note about the dining experience that's really unique to NA is that we have an hour for lunch. And what that means is that you can come eat in 5-10 minutes and then go out and explore the campus during that 1 hour. A lot of students will use that time to study, hang out with friends in many of our outdoor courtyards, go and play basketball in the gym or go out and play spike ball or gaga. NA is incredible because of that 1 hour to really recuperate during the academic day. While college may not be on your horizon yet, I do want to show you the Newark Academy College Counseling Office. The Newark Academy College Counseling Office is a great resource for juniors and seniors as they enter the college application process. I think the point of the college office in general is to help students make this experience as unstressful as can be. In my experience as a senior, my college counselor has been an incredible asset for me, helping me with essays and definitely stopping many mental and stressful breakdowns from stress. And I think the best part of the college office, while unfortunately not here this year, is the tons of boxes of candy that seniors can come and take whenever they're feeling stressed out or just want a nice treat during the day. One of the two biggest reasons why I chose to come to Newark Academy was because of its emphasis on the international community. What I mean by that is that Newark Academy requires all of its students to go either on a national or international immersion experience. Here we have the Western experience where you spend a week hiking in the Grand Canyon. Here is a picture of the India immersion where you spend a week doing community service in India. And while there's not one pictured here, I went on the Spanish immersion where I spent around 3 weeks in a small city in Spain, immersing myself in the Spanish language. Newark Academy has a lot of these partnerships with semester abroad schools, and I took advantage of one of those, in particular the School for Ethics and Global Leadership in Washington, D.C. And so I spent the spring of 2020 in Washington, D.C. at that school, and without doubt it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Our dorms was right outside of the Capitol building. It was actually the closest residence to the United States Capitol. And the view from my bedroom was the United States Supreme Court. I think the coolest experience was while we were in DC, the impeachment hearings were going on. So my class and I were able to sit inside the Senate gallery. So being able to experience the power of politics and international relations firsthand has definitely shaped me into such a stronger person academically and socially. And that's all thanks to Newark Academy for helping me make that connection and helping me apply to that school. And so if you're interested in going into a semester abroad program, either in DC or one of the 6 other programs NA offers, I think NA is the best school for you, because I'm not joking when I say semester programs are just the greatest experience you could ever have. So right now we're in the Newark Academy Hawks Memorial Library, which is right at the center of the school and is a great place to come and get some quiet study time in your free periods or in the 1-hour lunch block. You can always find people studying in the library, and as you can clearly tell, there are a lot of books in here. Another big reason why I chose to come to NA was because of the diversity present in the community. I really felt that Newark Academy reached out to everyone and made everyone feel welcome in the community. And since I've been at NA, I've done a lot of work with diversity-affiliated clubs. For example, I'm the president of Indian Club, and we've done a lot of work reaching out to the Indian community at school. And so I'm really glad to see how NA has taken diversity and equity seriously and has tried to reach out and make everyone feel welcome in the community. As you can see behind me, NA also has a lot to offer in terms of athletics. Here on our 68-acre campus, we have 12 outdoor tennis courts, 3 soccer fields, a softball field, a baseball field, and right behind me, we have one of our 2 basketball courts, our volleyball court. Whatever your passions are, whether they be academic or athletic, NA has something to offer for all its students. And even if you're not that into sports, NA also offers club sports, so you don't have to play at a competitive varsity level and still be able to get some athletic exercise in during the day. And this is the gym. This is where all our sports teams work out, but it's also open to the student body. Did I forget to mention we have a full-size pool? This is the Cetrulo Family Fencing Center, which is normally home to our reigning state champs, but is currently being used as a classroom. While right now the wrestling gym is being used as a classroom, this is normally in the winter the wrestling gym, and in the spring it is used as an indoor batting cage for both softball and baseball.
So another thing that's great about Newark Academy sports teams is that we have the motto, if you can play, you can play. Meaning anyone can get accepted onto any sports team, no matter if you're at the beginner level or if you're a pro. We've had a lot of success recently in our tennis and fencing teams, so feel free to join.